over here we have the Welcome to BC sign. Yeah, so going back to BC. It's gonna be the last time I go from a Canadian province to another Canadian province. Well, it's gonna be the last Canadian province I go to. Yeah, for a long time, because I'm leaving Canada. Yeah, so just to update you a little bit, I was cycling. You know, there was rain. You know, I camped somewhere, and then you know, shortly afterwards, there were two guys also cycling that, you know, I met up with, that I met, and you know, we started cycling together. We were kind of going around the same pace, so that was nice. So we kind of cycled through that like remote dirt road that we were on, which was really cool. And you know, it's cool, right? Because that road is seeing a lot of traffic now, and normally it doesn't, because you know, because of the detour for the fires, right? You know, the Great Divide mountain bike route, people are taking that as the detour. Yeah, so I'm at, I think, Crow's Nest Pass now. I guess the other thing too is that I started cycling yesterday. You know, I got a warm showers host, and I started cycling yesterday, and it was just really windy, like a lot of headwind, and I couldn't stay on the bike at one point. So like 3K out of town, I was like, you know, maybe I'll go back and stay another night. Like it just seems really inefficient to try to cycle that day. Cause yeah, I checked the forecast and it was like all headwinds. Yeah, and it was good to get a rest day, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. So trying to get to Fernie today, where I'll have another warm showers host. First get to Sparwood and then go south. But yeah, this is in BC now. Yeah, and I think tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, yeah, I'll get to the United States border. Okay, so this is Sparwood. These are the you know, native people that historically have occupied this area. You can see over here. It's interesting. They apparently linguistically are very unrelated to anything else whatsoever. Yeah. Over here we have talks about I should have figured out how to pronounce these. I guess saying Mitchell and Nadel. I'm gonna say Michael. I don't know if that's right. Michael and Nadel. But these were two communities that were here. So you know, living here is kind of has been always centered around coal mining. Yeah, and yeah, these were two coal mining towns, and in the 60s there was a kind of a urban renewal project, and basically the two towns were demolished, and instead we got the new town of Sparwood, which was incorporated in 1966, I think. Yeah, so that's the history of Sparwood. Yeah, and it's still a coal mining place. So yeah, so Sparwood and Elkford produce more than 20 million tons of steel-making coal annually, which represents 80% of Canada's metallurgic coal production. So that, I think that's a big deal. Yeah. Over here, I didn't kind of look at the sign for it yet, but we have the world's largest truck. So another thing I guess I could mention is that coal used to be mined underground, right? It was here for a while, you know, but it was generally expensive and dangerous. So as mining equipment got better, everything got moved towards open pit mining, where they just, you know, instead of digging underground and then digging sideways, you know, they just take everything out, you know, and you get a big open pit. Okay, so right here we have my bicycle. Here we have the a truck which is called Titan. I should remember this. Okay, so Titan 3319. So over here we have a bunch of facts about it. But as you look at those, I will tell you that it's the biggest off-road truck in the world, and it's a unique truck. Like, there's only one of it, and so that was pretty cool for a while, but it actually posed problems in the long run, because you know, having to replace different parts eventually, you know, and manufacture those unique parts eventually proved kind of not very cost effective. Yeah, so it was put out of service, and here it is now.